Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly energy update, and this is for the week of August 28th through September 4th. Although these videos are timeless, so if you have come across this video outside of that time frame, I would still trust your intuition and that it brought you here for messages. If you are watching this during that period, wow, this week on September 4th at the end of the week, Mars joins the retrograde parade that's going on because all of the planets except for Venus will be in either their pre-shadow of their retrograde or in the middle of their retrograde. So Venus being direct, all our love lessons are still kind of focused outwardly, while all the rest of the planets, every other area of our life, are pointing us inward for this reflective period to understand things. So what does this Mars retrograde energy bring in for us? Well, Mars is known as the planet of the god of war, but it is focusing on the masculine energy part for this retrograde. We are kind of drawn to reflect on that. The men in our lives, like our fathers, those in authority over us, even brothers, cousins, anyone that had this masculine energy in our lives. And with Mars actually being in the sign of Gemini, Gemini really has to do with communication. And so I feel like what we're being drawn into for this period is a new way of communicating with those masculine energies in our lives. We, of course, are going to ask for this reading, just, creator, spirit, universe, what can we do with this Mars retrograde energy? So we'll definitely look into that. So September 4th is when the Mars retrograde pre-shadow begins, and we'll start to feel the energy of the retrograde almost on day one. And as we get closer to when it actually goes full retrograde on October 30th, then we move into that strong energy period from October 30th to January 11th of next year. That's as long as Mars is going to be in full retrograde. Then when it goes direct on January 11th, for a couple months, all the way up to March 16th, is when we're going to be in the post-shadow. And that's more of a reflective period of what did we learn during this pre-shadow and retrograde period when Mars was in Gemini, and what are we going to do with that? So that is the kind of information that we're going to be looking into here as we pull this reading. But before we jump in there, I did want to make sure you were aware, I'm right in the middle of having a YouTube subscriber marathon where my goal is to reach over 1,000 YouTube subscribers or more, of course. And when I reach that amount, I am going to be giving away 10 free 1-hour personal readings to 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing so, because once I reach that, I'll put out a special video on how you can actually sign up for that drawing. But also in the meantime, I'm putting out kind of weekly another special giveaway. So I have put a link down below to my giveaway playlist. I also put links to the specific videos, whichever is more convenient for you, because there still is time to sign up for my first giveaway, which is a free 30-minute recorded personal reading. And then the second giveaway that I just put out last Friday is for a hedge of peace and love. So if you want to know more about what those are, and if you want to sign up for those, check those out below too. I'll also throw the link to the playlist at the end of the video. It'll appear here in one of the corners at the end. So I'm excited for those giveaways, and I'm also going live each weekend, and I'm going to go intermittently too on kind of like Facebook and Instagram, but I am going live on YouTube on Friday evenings at 11:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Yep, and then going over into midnight into the next morning. And then on Saturday at noon, and Saturday and Sunday at noon, I'm going live on YouTube as well. So if you want to check any of that out, just keep an eye on my Facebook, my Instagram, and Twitter, because I do put out the advertisements of when those things are happening and other information as well. All right, so enough of all that. Let's jump in to your reading and see what we can do with this Mars retrograde energy. All right, Capricorns, this is your weekly energy update. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Into the Lonely Woods deck. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So let's take a look here and see what Spirit and Creator would like you to know about this Mars retrograde energy. So for our Capricorns, all are our Capricorns. Okay, that is the one right here. You've got the littlest blessing. Cute. I'm going to put that right here. And let's see what energy comes in with this card. It says there is a little good fortune right at your fingertips. It is sweet and small, but it is the blessing that will see your energy open up to receive even more of the same. Destiny wishes you to be content, to feel loved, and to see the wonder in every small thing this day. Look around you, for right there, in the smallest of places, are the blessings you have been yearning for, yet missing. Open your new eyes to the world, and what once went unseen and unappreciated can be truly known for the very first time. Look with the eyes of wonder at the little miracles of the world. And when you do this, the gates to all good things swing open for you. Beautiful, beautiful card and beautiful energy coming in. What I'm really picking up from that is, there's this beliefs about that you weren't loved by this masculine energy, whichever ones are coming up during this Mars retrograde for you, that it was like they're showing me your shadow side only presented the evidence to you in front of your face to prove what you thought was true all along, that you were not loved. I kind of have like, you love me not, you love me, you love me not, you love me, you love me not. But in the beginning, it's like your shadow side was only giving you the love me nots. There were no love me petals, right? But now, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little baby ladybug right there. See if you can see that. And because of that, the love me nots, you had all these beliefs about, that you weren't lovable, and you had all these beliefs that you put around your worth based on those. And it really feels like when you were younger, of course. So now you're realizing like, oh, there was a love me not. And there's these proof, this evidence that you were loved, that they did love you, but that your shadow wouldn't let you see. But now is the time for you to see those things. Look around you, look into your memories, your past, even look around, your home, look into old drawers, old boxes, old things, old photos, and look at things and try to see it from a new eyes, from a different perspective, and believe that they did love you, that maybe they didn't love themselves, and it was hard for them to share any love with anyone else because they were so empty of love. They weren't able, felt so unloved when they were younger. The examples they had didn't give them any help in trying to express love to those that they did. So I really feel this, that if you look around, you're going to find whether it's a note or a picture, and you look at it and you're like, wow, look at the love in their eyes they have for me, or something along those lines. So I love where we're going with this. And we're also going to pull from the numerology guidance cards, see what else for our Capricorns. Okay, actually, they want this one right there. Yeah, domestic harmony. So this is about the peace and love of your home. They don't want me to read from the book on this one. They're just showing me that your entire echoes of your life, of the harmony you have in your home situations, is rooted in this feeling that you weren't loved by this masculine energy. So it is very hard for you to accept that from others, because like that masculine energy, when you love yourself this much, this is how much love can trickle in and drip into your heart from the outside world. It's also the extent of love that you can truly give to other people. So as the self-love opens up and expands, you will be able to have this domestic harmony. You will be able to see the love that is around you and how you are loved, and your ability to love others will also expand in big ways. So I love that. We're also going to pull from here the Power of Surrender cards coming in. Let's see what else they would like you to know around this Mars retrograde energy. Okay, what else for our Capricorns, please? Okay, I actually want that one right there. Surrender to inner peace. So you have harmony and peace. Yay! Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So yeah, definitely they're showing you the results here, that if you do this and you look for those small things, it will transform your life, your home life especially, because it's talking about inner peace, and everyone around you is going to notice it, and it influences your experiences. Now, they did have me choose 3 tarot decks, which they're not going to go into tons of cards in all of them, but they did want to offer you different viewpoints of the different cards. The first one here is the Chinese tarot. So what else for our Capricorns, please? Okay. Any others? Okay, they want to give you those 2. And then we have the Runic, R-U-N-I-C tarot. Right, what else for our Capricorns, please? Okay, got one there. And then over here we have the Good tarot. Right, what else for Capricorn? Okay, what else for Capricorns, please? All right, I do want that one too. All right, so we'll get these all situated here. And we will start with this one over here. You have the 10 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your mentalities, your expectations. It's all the mental adventure that we go on. And the 10 of Swords is the endings and new beginnings of your thought processes, which is great. And you've got the card 46 here, which I noticed was 6 and 4 was 10. So I knew you were going to have endings and new beginnings in your domestic situations. And it comes about with this, because this 10 of Swords is the card of exhaustion, where you are sick and tired of trying to meet this long list of expectations of conditional love that you have in your mind that were the popular opinions you were given when you were growing up, like you're not loved, right? So it's all the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts that are rooted in the fear of losing conditional love of the human side. So you are having this transformation in how you're looking at things, both yourself, others, and the world. And this does come about with you taking a closer look at what's going on around you. You are using this meditation to understand why you believe what you do. Yeah. Because then you have the 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords is a beautiful card too, because it represents that every thought and belief, every story you create around the situations in your life comes from 2 places. It either comes from this fear of losing conditional love, or it is a story that is connected to the higher realms, the capital T truths of the higher realms, which is rooted in the unconditional love of the spirit world. So every moment is this belief, either in looking outward to all those long list of conditional love laws, or embracing that you are loved without condition by the Creator, the universe, a whole posse of beings of unconditional love. Loved ones that are already on the other side, your ancestors, your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, unicorns, fairies, whatever you believe are those beings of unconditional love and light. Boom, you have that whole just sea of individuals that love you unconditionally. So they transform this from a love me not flower to a I freaking love you flower, instead of every single one is saying that you are loved. We love you. I love you. You are loved. You are loved. So beautiful. And then this card, you have the World. Yeah. So the World card represents ending of major cycles and beginnings of a new adventure. Ending, new beginning, ending, new beginning, ending, new beginning. So you definitely are ready to surrender this and ready to move to this new place in your life, this new way of thinking, this new way of being about yourself. Yeah, and you have another 10. Wheel of Fortune. Endings and new beginnings. So you definitely have this change coming about. But the Wheel of Fortune also has a beautiful story around it that Spirit gave me, which before you came down here, your soul chose you, first of all, as the human avatar that it was going to experience this life through. It also chose when you were going to be born and when you're going to withdraw out of your body to be fully back in spirit. And all these fated events that you wanted to experience as you went through this life, so that in experiencing these things of opposite of back home, that you would more fully understand what one is by experiencing its opposite. Like instead of harmony on the other side, you chose to experience chaos here in this world. So you understand that, peace as well. Peace and harmony. When you experience pain and all these other emotions related to fear, you understand joy and laughter and this beautiful unconditional love of the other side. It's like breathing air. You don't realize you're breathing air until you're 6 feet underwater looking up at air going, that is air, because this is non-air. So experiencing the both, then you understand both of them so much more deeply and it makes more sense. And you have appreciation for it and you start swimming back towards air, right? So the Wheel of Fortune has this change that comes about with you as well when you realize that, all this fated events, these situations that happen throughout your life, that they were not happening by chance or punishment, but they were happening on purpose. It was things that your soul wanted to be fated to happen for your experiences. But within each of those situations, those fated events, you still have your power to choose, right? What emotion you want to feel as you go through it, either of fear of losing conditional love or of unconditional love, and what story you want to put to each situation, either of fear of not being loved, of being rejected, or of unconditional love. So it's always this choice between two things in every moment. And yeah, you're not expected to always choose the bright, shiny, I am loved all the time, because how boring would that be? Why even come down here? Because we came down here to experience the contrast. So we can ebb and flow. But when you realize this power of choice, that you get to choose what any moment means, and you get to choose what emotion that you want to feel as you go through it, that brings freedom, because you no longer feel trapped that, I want to feel sad today, but you don't feel as devastated or, imprisoned by that, because any second you could choose an opposite emotion if you wanted. So the Wheel of Fortune brings in this beautiful message for you with all these endings and new beginnings, that you're not on this out of control drama train that's about to leap off the tracks and explode. You are on a monorail train at a giant Disney World, smoothly moving from fated event to fated event, on time, exactly perfect timing, and it's unfolding for you. So you move from this place where you're a victim of life and it's happening to you, to that you're an empowered, powerful individual where life is happening for you. So beautiful energies coming in here. Yeah, gosh. And then you have the Tower. Endings and new beginnings. And actually the Tower works very well with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Tower basically is one of those fated events that you are having happen in your life. In order for you to experience the next fated event, this Tower needs to be removed out of your life. And so this shows you that during this time, you're going to have things that are moved out of your life on purpose to make room for the new things coming in. It's like an old condemned building on a piece of land you bought. You can't live in it. It's not safe. It's condemned. If you walk on the floors, they collapse. The ceilings caving in. There's gas leaks and leaking pipes and all this. Well, lightning hits it, burns it down, demolishes it, and then the insurance company comes in and goes, here's your Wheel of Fortune, and then this new thing is built in its place that's livable and more in alignment with your journey that you're headed into next. But oh my goodness, you have an ending, a new beginning, ending, a new beginning, ending, a new beginning, ending, a new beginning, ending, a new beginning. So you definitely are having this transformational experience that's going to be happening during this Mars retrograde. So I absolutely love this for you. Do not be afraid of it. It's happening for you. So if something gets removed out of your life, then so be it. But I really feel it has to do with your thoughts and beliefs that are being removed as you look for those little things proving that you are so, so unconditionally loved and lovable. So beautiful. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, as well as a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video or you share a video, comment on the video, especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And I just recently added a sliding price scale too for my recorded readings, just to offer more flexibility in price point, so you can pick a price that is more in alignment with your budget. So again, all that is listed in the description box below. Alrighty, mighty Capricorns, as you go through this beautiful change, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. I'm sure we'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.